up right now. 2019, Bound for Glory. Still to be determined. So we do not know who the other wrestler is.
Well, that's my pick.
Is that going to be? Are you doubling down on that?
I'm sticking with to be determined. It's always an entertaining time going with the unknown. Although Tessa Blanchard is an easy way out in this match.
I don't know if she's an easy way out.
Well, she's the only woman
because
thus far.
There's never been a woman X Division title holder. So I think that's cool. But I think it would be awesome if the to be determined was a foe of Tessa Blanchard's. Maybe even Paystee, a Mrs. Taya Valkyrie who had just lost her Knockouts title and is this match. I think that would be badass.
That would be wicked.
So it'd be cool if it was another female competitor and they ended up winning it. But I'm going to go with Tessa because, for lack of a better phrase, she deserves it.
Yeah, she's Impact's best kept secret, although the secret's been out for some time now.
Is up!
And
then we got a Paystee Call Your Shot Gauntlet match winner. Paystee, go ahead and take this one, because this should have been yours, and I stepped on your toes when I thought it was supposed to be mine. And then I fucked it up like an idiot. That's what I get. This is the beauty of live recording, folks.
That is the truth. So up next, we have a Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. Winner chooses any title championship match, which will be challenged for the title of longest match title in history by WWE at Saudi Arabia. And we'll get into that more probably next week because I don't have it written down yet, but it's a really long fucking title for stupid shit.
So with this one being said, you picked to be determined 4, I picked to be determined 7. Should we just say whoever's named 4 and or 7, if there's even a 7, is who we pick?
Yeah.
We just roll the dice on this.
I feel like 7 is a little reaching.
I should say that right now to those listening. Nobody's been okay. How about this? 7 or the highest, other than 7. Does that make sense? If there's 5 people in here, mine is 5. Let me just go the last. Should I say that? I'm going to change it to last.
Okay.
To be determined.
I have a feeling
last.
it's going to be at least 5 people. I think a gauntlet match has to be at least 5. At least that's WWE's ruling on it.
Yeah, so nobody has been announced for this yet, folks. We don't know who's going to be in it. Paystee, you got 4, and I got the very last contestant winning it, which I guess in a gauntlet match is actually the favorite, so yeah, I think I'm a plus on there.
That's why I picked 4, because I assumed 5, and so 4 would be the second to the last, and the odds are pretty good there.
And that's quite a good favorite. And yeah. So there we go. That means nothing. This is mine, and I'll try not to step on it, folks. It's an MMA versus NFL match. We got Ken Shamrock versus Moose.
Was Ken Shamrock ever on ECW? Mace? Was he an ECW guy?
ECW, no.
Okay.
He's been in TNA / Impact. And he's been in WWF, WWE. He's been in UFC.
I just know Moose has made his impact recently by taking on ECW guys. And so that's where I had to ask, was he ever there?
I don't believe so.
Well, even still, obviously, Moose is the legend killer of 2019. And Ken Shamrock is a bit of a legend himself. I think Moose goes over in this one.
I'm with you. I went back and forth, and I'm like, maybe Ken Shamrock puts him in his place for being a legend killer, this, that, or the other.
If anybody can do it, it would be Ken.
Oh, man. Ken Shamrock is a legit badass. If it was a shoot, Ken Shamrock would beat the fuck out of Moose today. I mean, that's not even a question. Moose is jacked. Ken Shamrock can fight. With that being said, I think the smart thing to do is to build Moose as they've been doing by having him beat Ken Shamrock, especially since this is their WrestleMania.
Can you imagine if WWE never would have signed Undertaker back, that Undertaker would eventually lose to Moose?
Moose. Yeah, this is probably the one for me that could go either way the most. Even more than the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. That has nobody listed.
It'll be a good one, that's for sure. And then we move on to the match of Maru Fiji versus Michael Elgin. And I don't know who Maru Fiji is.
So, it's Maru Fuji, who has wrestled in Impact a few times before, and he is of Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. But I am not picking Maru Fuji. I think they're going to continue to push Michael Elgin, and Maru Fuji is a badass over in Japan, and I think this would be a good way to excel Elgin to smart marks who are definitely going to be watching Impact Bound for Glory, but also is going to put a good match on for those who aren't smart marks and are just watching it for the show to make Elgin look good. So I'm picking Michael Elgin.
Yeah, I think Elgin is just a more solid, well-known, rounded name. It would be cool if somebody I hadn't seen before comes in and beats him. I just don't see it happening. So I'm siding with Elgin.
All right, and Paystee, that brings us to the main event, allegedly, but probably. Impact World Heavyweight title. Brian Cage defends his title against the psychotic Sami Callihan.
Oh, boy. Sami Callihan's going to be hurting after this match.
Woo!
One way or another.
I think they're both going to be hurting one way or the other after this match.
I love Sami Callihan, but the fact that he's such a despicable heel makes it easy for him to lose. And it's for the Impact World Heavyweight title. Brian Cage has got to retain.
You know, I'll give you this, Paystee. On the WrestleMania of your show, you usually want the main event to have the face go over. So, yeah, I could easily see Cage winning this and retaining his title. For some reason, from the first time I seen this match, I seen Sami Callihan winning this, and I'm sticking with that.
How dope would it be if Sami won it and Tessa won the X Division Championship and then challenged Sami Callihan for the Impact World Heavyweight title?
Because, you want to explain it to him, Paystee, or should I?
Because Tessa Blanchard took Sami Callihan to the fucking limits already?
That, and because there is the rule that Austin Aries, who the fuck is Austin
Which
Aries?
is funny because this Call Your Shot Gauntlet match is basically a second X Division championship.
Yeah, of course it is. And they probably still don't even follow the rules with the X Division Championship after that. But Austin Aries made the rule that you could trade in your X Division Championship for a shot against the World Heavyweight Champion. So that would be badass, Paystee. I didn't even think of that, but I actually super like my ideas better now with everybody. Like the whole thing. Like you made my ideas come to fruition and fucked up your own in your own little world.
I know I just did.
So I love it. I'm going with Sami Callihan. Thank you for making
It's okay.
Point
even if I lose, I still want it to happen all the way around. That would be
cool.
Amazing.
I love it.
Tessa Blanchard as the Impact World Heavyweight Champion. Beautiful.
All right, but we got to have a tiebreaker, Paystee. What happens if we tie up?
Well, if we tie up, it goes on to the tiebreaker, and the tiebreaker this week is which championship does the Gauntlet winner choose?
So
we could both be wrong here because there's a women's championship
and a tag championship. So yeah,
I don't think we
both
would
want to pick. So let's both pick two, and the chances of us being wrong are much less.
Okay, so So because of what you took, I think your second pick should be the least likely.
So women's.
Yeah, no, tag.
Tag?
Yeah, you should take tag with the world championship, and I should take.
What the fuck you think? Really? You think whoever's in the gauntlet might pick the women's championship?
I think because
so
there's
you're going
the TV,
with the two least likely, and I'm going with the two most likely.
Oh, well, in my brain it's elsewise. So yeah, let's go with it.
I think you're wrong. I think that. I think if you win a shot at anything, you're going to go for the World X. So it's either World Heavyweight or World Tag if you're a tag specialist. I'm trying to let you know how I feel that you're putting it against yourself.
Yeah, it's fine. It's Impact. I don't expect to win these ones.
Oh, okay. As
long as I got AEW on lock, I'll be happy.
Oh, okay. Well, you always have AEW on lock. There's no question about that. Okay, well, yeah, I'll give it to you.
I'm just saying, if nobody knows who's in the gauntlet match, what if it's all women?
It could be.
I
just want to say this, though, folks. Paystee picked both of his choices before I picked any choice.
I did.
So this isn't me, like, saying I'm picking the easy choices.
I don't think it's going to go to a tie, so I don't think it's a matter.
I agree with you. I don't think it's going to go to a tie. But okay, Paystee, it is time to move on.
No, it is not. We have just a few minutes, and it is time for Paystee to get into Beef Sticks Beer of the Week. And this week's beer is brought to you by Pipeworks Brewing Company. It is Ninja versus Unicorn Double India Pale Ale, and it is a citrusy slam in the face. This has got so much body and so much widespread flavor. It expands into your entire cranium and takes
it's like
over.
Me.
Yes.
I got so much body and so much widespread flavor.
Yes. And it's got a beautiful can. I'm going to keep one of these and keep it on display at some point. Which I don't necessarily like to do cans because I think that's kind of trashy. There you go. It is truly the Fat Mack of Double India Pale Ales.
Check
it out.
I am both a ninja and a unicorn.
Brewed in Chicago, Illinois, so you know they still got that decent water.
It probably comes in a hoodie. I don't know if that's racist or not. I just said it.
It's a good beer, though. I like it a lot. The flavor profile is large and in charge.
I am so proud that you have a badass beer. I don't. I'm poor right now. I'm drinking Coors Light, which I strongly recommend to anybody, which is cool. Watch the Mountains Turn Blue. It's cool. But we're moving on to Paystee. If you got the button ready.
Oh, I do, Fat Mack. It is time.
The Savage Santana.
Yes, folks. And coming in at the top this week, Bushiroad, New Japan's pro wrestling parent company, has purchased the all-women's Japanese promotion Stardom. Stardom's Twitter account wrote, "Stardom has been acquired by Bushiroad. More details to come shortly. Hopefully they don't shave the bush." Stardom was founded in 2010 and has featured names like Io Shirai, Toni Storm, Bea Priestley, Hana Kimura, Katsuku, and Mayu Iwatani. That's a good get for New Japan, man. We've said for years they don't have any real strong women's presence. It's amazing.
They don't. It's been few and far between at best. So this is awesome. And what's cool is this isn't the end of the news on women's division. And if Fat Mack was on the ball better, he would have put more news on the women's division higher up, or in a different spot. But he didn't. But this is cool. This is awesome because this is what New Japan needs. It's about the only thing they're missing. You want tags? They got it. You want trios? They got it. You want cruiserweights? They got it. You want heavyweights? They got it. You want hardcore? They got it. Oh, what? They're only missing women's wrestling.
Mm-hmm. And the most beautiful thing about this is it potentially puts a hankering in WWE's plans to open their NXT Japan as we'll get into shortly.
True. Now,